What's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. You're watching ShoeDIY, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to loosely lace your Jordan 1 Low. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to loosely lace your Jordan 1s, and even if you've got long laces, I'm going to show you a neat tip at the top here when we finish the lacing style so that you too can enjoy this loose lace style. So let's get into it. We're going to place this one over here so we can see what we're aiming towards, and we're going to be lacing up the right shoe. So the first thing I've done is put some socks inside the toe cap, and I am going to pad out the shoes with some more socks, but first of all we're going to lace this area here. So the first thing is we're going to take the lace down through that first hole on the outside of the shoe. Just pull the lace a little way into the shoe, and then when you take your lace across the front, if you run it between your fingers and thumb, it will just help you to flatten out the lace a bit more. Then take the end of the lace down through that first hole on the inside of the shoe. Again, just pull it up a little way, and then to make sure that your laces are the same length on both sides, put your ends together and pull up like that. So I'm just going to pull this in a little bit, and then I'm going to take that outside lace, we're going to go across the shoe and down through that second hole on the inside. And if you catch the lace on your finger as well, it will help you to get rid of any twists that might come up in the lace. Now you don't need to leave a loop above the hole, just like in other loose lace styles, because you've already broadened it out by putting the sock in this area here. So then we're going to take the inside lace and we're going to bring it down through the second hole on the outside of the shoe. And then I'm just going to stop and pull the shoes in a little bit, and then that'll show me that my lace is getting a little bit loose. I'm going to keep this area relaxed but not too relaxed at the front. And now I'm going to put some socks inside, and the reason for that is to bulk out the shoes as if you've got your foot sitting inside it, and that's going to make your shoe really nice and broad, and it's going to help you to get those looser looking laces. It also means as well, like I said, that you don't need to leave loops above the hole, because by the time you're taking your socks out and put your foot inside, your shoe's going to be feeling nice and relaxed and loose. Then we're going to go back to the outside lace. We're going to come across to that third hole on the inside. And the inside lace is going to come across to the third hole on the outside, and I'm flattening out the laces as I go. It does help if you keep flattening them out, stop them from twisting. And you can see there I'm pulling them in fairly tight as well. Now we're going to take the outside lace, we're going to come across to that fourth hole on the inside. And the inside lace comes across to the fourth hole on the outside. And now that you've done your 4 loops, we're going to go through the hoop on the tongue, keep the tongue in place, and because it's well padded, I'm going to take the lace all the way down through to the back, keeping it nice and flat as it goes down, and then back up. So pull your tongue forward and push your lace up through the hole, and then you're going to go down through that 5th hole. Then take your inside lace and you're going to go down through the hole. So again, draw your tongue forward, guide it down nice and flat, and then keeping it nice and flat, back up through to the front. Like that. Just going to make sure that they're sitting across from one another. And then you're going to take that lace down through the outside 5th hole. Just going to bring my shoes in a little bit, just check that my laces aren't getting too baggy. And then I'm going to take that inside lace down through that next hole on the inside. So that would be my 6th hole. And the inside lace is going to come across and down through the 6th hole on the outside. And then I'm going to keep that lace in my hand, and at this stage, if you've got quite broad feet and you want your laces really loose, then you could actually, if you haven't got as much lace as me, then you could take your laces out through these top holes. There is one that sits further back and I'm going to take mine out through there, but just to say that you could actually stop the style now and take your laces through. So I'm going to take this down through that second to last hole on the inside, and then the inside lace is going to come down through that second to last hole on the outside. If it does get a bit twisty, just pull it out and pull it back in again. And then I'm just going to check all my laces are overlapped before I finish off. Some aren't, a little bit more tight than others, so I'm just going to relax them a little bit, like that. And then my outside lace is going to come out. Now when I've taken these out through the top holes, you're going to have a couple of loops, and this is where, if your laces are particularly long, it doesn't matter how long these loops are going to get, because you're going to put them underneath the tongue. So let me show you. You take this out a little, well, I'm going to take mine out a little bit. You might want to drop yours right down, it depends on your style. And then I'm going to take the inside lace and then out through that very last hole, matching up what I've got over here. And then the two loops can go behind the tongue. So as you can see, however long your laces might be, you can still achieve this loose lace look, whether you finish by taking your laces and dropping them out through this second to last hole, or you come right the way at the top of the shoe. If you do come right the way at the top of the shoe, obviously with the laces coming higher up, it's going to keep the shoe a little better on your foot as well. Especially seeing that loosely laced styles can sometimes slip off your heel, this is probably securing your laces a lot better if you come further up. So there you've got your loosely laced Jordan 1 Low, and now I'm going to show you what they look like on feet. So there you've got your Jordan Lows loosely laced. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and for future videos, subscribe. Until the next time, thanks for watching.